Hey, y'all mind if we throw a couple fan questions at y'all? We got a lot of them because y'all won a natty. For Elijah and Walter, what's the biggest difference in changing schools? Going from mid-major to SEC.
FAU to Florida. Well, first of all, you need me to answer that? It's FAU in Florida. But go ahead, answer the question.
Damn. Hey, Mark.
Go ahead, answer the question.
Yeah, why you trying FAU like that, yo?
I ain't trying FAU like that.
Hey, y'all go to the Final Four?
We played some,
y'all go to Final Four?
teams now.
Hey, Mart, I don't want.
Did y'all go to Final Four?
We won too.
Hey, Mart, I don't want no smoke,
UD.
but goddamn, Mr. Gators, don't do me like that.
Nah,
I'm just
right.
saying.
You're right. But the biggest difference was like, I was with FAU 4 years, so I was comfortable. I knew those guys, but transition to Florida, you had to get out your comfort zone and get to know new people, establish yourself as a leader as well. That's just some of the details or whatever, but it's a lot more that comes with it. But anybody could
basically let them know you're a dog. You gonna do what you do anywhere. That what he's saying.
All right.
That what he's saying. It ain't matter.
It's OG.
It ain't matter.
You say it?
Drop me off like a Navy SEAL and I'm gonna eat.
I get it.
That what he's saying.
Walt, what do you say? Iona to Florida. What you got?
Man, the speed of the game was definitely different at the SEC level compared to Iona. Me personally, I think the biggest difference between mid-major and like high major for real is the bigs. But our big man at Iona, Nelly Jr. Joseph, shout out to my boy. He was great. He ended up going to New Mexico. He was a high major big also, but just the speed of the game and just the big man, their physicality. I think that was the biggest difference.
That Iona team,
athleticism too.
Shout out,
I gotta say
fucking
athleticism
Coach
too.
Patino.
How was that?
Gangster.
Yeah, how was that playing for Patino?
Hold on, gangster.
Yeah,
gangster,
how was that playing for Patino?
Hold up, had that Dennis Jenkins and then the who did you just say went to New Mexico?
Nelly Jr. Joseph, man, we had a squad. If we ain't Barrett Jean Louise, if we ain't draw UConn first round, I think we could have won some games for sure.
And then FAU goes to Final
Hey,
Four.
Mark, yeah, y'all had a squad too. Now I ain't talking.
Old boy went to Arkansas.
We had some dogs over there.
Old boy went to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Old boy went to
I like this game.
Vlad, Nick, G.
You had the big fella that went to
Brian
Michigan.
Greenlee,
I like
Vlad.
Brandon Weatherspoon. I can keep going, man.
y'all
we was deep, dog.
Yeah, y'all both was
I'm out here
loaded now.
with Vlad.
So let me ask you a question. Both of y'all, why not football? Why not football? Because both of y'all could have played football, right? Why not?
Yeah.
Football practice just ain't enjoyable for me. I ain't want to do the footwork drills. I ain't want to be in the sun. I'm going to be honest. I just love the game of basketball more.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't like the sun either, but I was more invested in basketball. Like in the summertime, I did AAU. I'd maybe do like one football camp or rivals camp or something like that. But when I look back, I was really more invested in basketball, so I had to go with that one for sure.
Still got the mentality though. Still carry the mentality, the dog mentality.
Got to keep it.
Yeah.
At Heat Muse, what went on in that locker room at halftime when you were down versus Auburn and Houston?
Yeah, talk to us. Yeah, I need to know.
Everybody, I ain't gonna lie. Like everybody think Golden be spazzing. Golden don't be spazzing like that.
Nah?
Like
He
nah,
spazzed
he
on the
don't.
court.
He really,
He'll spaz on the court. When we get in the back, he chill. Like
Really?
Because
Yeah,
Coach
he-
Hartman, he'll come in there and spaz on you. Like people don't know Coach Hartman. He's the one that come in there and spaz on you. When Coach Hartman say something, it's law. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we listening and we locked in. But both those times, Coach Hartman had to get on us. But
Nah, facts. Coach Hartman definitely gonna Coach Hartman gonna come in there and spaz for sure. But honestly, man, we just went in there, went over our checklist. We didn't do this well enough. We didn't do that well enough. Coach Golden, he tried to keep the energy up. But man, everybody really just walked in there. We was like, man, lock in, like we tripping. And then after we say that, everybody come out second half and we lock back in.
Oh, so they cold. They wasn't even worried. This is another day at the office for them boys.
I ain't gonna lie, like every time we've been down, like we wasn't like shaky. We wasn't a little worried. Like half the time we just, we chilling, we letting our guard down. But when we on that walk back to the court, that's when you gotta, you know what I'm saying, go those reminders in your head what you gotta do to win this game, and that's what we do.
Wow.
Nah, facts.
So as you guys are training, I know one thing the NBA loves to do is they like to compare people to other people. He can be this in the league. He can be that guy in the league. Is there anybody that you're looking at and you're saying, okay, I want to pattern myself after this guy, or I want to take something from this guy, or this is the kind of guy I want to emulate when I want to get into the league? Is there guys that you're looking at and y'all saying, okay, this is the guy who I'm going to try to pattern myself after?
I ain't gonna say there's no specific guy for me. I said this a couple weeks ago, but I like taking like bits and pieces from different people's game Like, I love the way Drew guard. You know, obviously, I need to be better on that end, you know, just being more consistent. I love the way Drew guard. Donovan Mitchell with all the different footworks whenever he get inside the paint. You know, guys like Garland, even Luka, the way they just using their shoulders, putting it into people's body, you know, just physicality. So just trying to take, like, different things from different guards.
I say my comparison, I say early in the league, probably Davion Mitchell, towards like the breaking point, Lou Dort, and then when I'm at my peak, probably like Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
But then
And
I
Lou
also
Dort-
have an
Lou Dort-
offensive game like Donovan Mitchell or like Damian Lillard that I can get to for real.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I think the good thing that both of you guys did is you named winning basketball players.
Yeah.
Both of y'all named winning basketball players. Guys that
That's
you
the
can't
most
win
important
without.
thing.
For sure.
That's what I would advise y'all, man. It's very few years or very few players that have the role that they absolutely want on a team. The Browns have the role he want. Luka have the role he want. And the other 80, 90% of us got to play a role that help the team win. So whether you be in that star role, that's up to your coach. But if not, you have to be able to help a team win. What can you do to help a team win? You know what I'm saying? So I love that y'all named those kind of dudes, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, we were saying that at the beginning of this year, man. People was talking about goals and stuff. I told, you know, we was all saying it to each other. Winning gonna solve everybody's problem. Everybody gonna get where they want to go as long as we winning. So
Yeah. I think everybody know y'all story when y'all won the national championship. But talk to me about Lake Wells. Talk to me about, you know, Mississippi. Just talk to me about that part of y'all life and y'all upbringing and what drove y'all. Y'all was some badass kids.
For sure.
Y'all was some badass kids. I see
like
badass kids written all over the screen right now.
Say, facts. Hey, what are you gonna say?
it depends on who you ask.
Okay, well, I'm asking you.
I ain't gonna say I was bad, you know. I think I say look at
What was your mother say? What was your mother say
I
right
seen
now?
a little picture of you when you was a kid, bro. You look like you was bad.
He's a
bro.
badass
I'm
little
not
dude.
gonna lie. Like, as a little kid, like, what we talking, like, second grade? I probably, you feel me? I don't even remember all that. But I
Yeah,
was
give us an
probably
age
bad for
range. Give us
sure.
an age range.
Okay, we
Nah.
middle school.
Middle school to high school.
Start
Middle
middle
school.
school up to high school.
Middle
Oh,
school.
nah, that's when I locked
Yeah.
in on basketball. I was straight by that time. We
Okay.
was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I
middle
had got
school.
enough whoopings that, you know, up to that point. So I learned my lesson. You know, I was developed enough to understand I ain't want no more whoopings.
So if you was getting
Yeah,
whoopings,
middle
that mean
school, I
you was
got to the
cutting
point
up.
where
You say what?
If you was getting
middle
whoopings,
school,
that
I
mean
got
you
to
was
the point
cutting
where
up.
the whoopings ain't hurt. So I knew right from wrong then. So I was just like, you know,
Boy, don't let Auntie hear that.
And first of
They
all,
ain't hurt.
no,
First of
bro, we
all,
had.
the man built
We
like
had
a, the
those
man
talks,
built like
bro.
an action figure. So you had to whoop his ass. You got to beat him with your hand, cause he they gonna beat you
them
with
I
your
ain't
dudes
gonna lie,
belt.
wasn't
all
doing
mine
it.
hurt. I can't even sit here and tell you they didn't.
He said built like an action figure.
Man,
Chill out, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Listen, when we went to watch y'all play, I was pointing at you. I was looking at my son. I say, see, that's how you want to look. I was telling my son at the
No,
game,
man.
see, if you can look like that, we got a chance.
Nah, see, I got too much muscles, man. The referees be messing with me, man. They be calling foul on me. Don't be giving me fouls, thinking I can play through it. You know,
Hey,
it's
man,
giving the curse for
don't
sure.
let up on their ass. Keep your foot on the pedal. Just learn all the referees' names. That's what I tell you. When you get in the league, learn all you too. Learn all their first name. Be able to address them on a first name basis. I'm telling you, that'll go a long way. It sounds like something small, but when I got the NBA, I was getting on every call. I had tattoos and braids, and I ain't give a damn about nothing else.
Oh, man.
Coach Riley called me in the office. He sat me down, and he gave me a list of every single official name. He said, learn their names. And I literally learned every name of, instead of saying, hey, ref, hey, official, John, Jimmy, Jason, whatever their name was, and I started addressing them on a first name basis, and that made all the difference for me. Because I'm going to tell you, y'all ain't going to get no calls. Ain't nobody giving you shit. You ain't going to get no calls,
knowing.
bro. Just get ready.
Yeah.
Just get ready. You ain't getting no calls.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much used to that. We ain't get calls this year.
Say it again. Say it again.
We ain't even gonna speak on that though.
All right, my fault.
Say it again. And you still won it.
For the people in the back.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, y'all just dropped some gems on us, man. Y'all got some more gems for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just any little thing, you feel me?
Listen, one thing I can tell you is stay ready so you don't got to get ready. You don't never know when your moment coming, man. You could be a guy where you ain't played all season and the coach could just call your number just for 3 minutes. And whatever those 3 minutes is, you got to make sure that you make those 3 minutes positive. And those 3 minutes could turn into 7 minutes. Those 7 minutes could turn into 10 minutes. But you got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And the way I made this team, we was playing the damn drill. Shot hit the basket. The rolled to half court. I chased the damn ball to half court. Coach Riley blew the whistle and looked at me and said, "What are you doing?" I thought I got in trouble. He said, "Why you stop?" I said, "I ain't hear no whistle." He looked at me and he said, "It's just that simple. Just that simple." Because I was the only one who chased the rebound before the whistle. So you never know what is going to be the deciding factor or what's going to help you or what's going to hurt you, but just be prepared for when your moment comes. You know what I'm saying?
I got one for
you.
y'all.
Talk about it.
All right. In June, there's going to be a draft that y'all preparing for. It don't matter if your names picked are called 17, 18, 47. That's just the beginning, because everybody that's coming to that training camp, summer league, is coming to grind. Find out a way to get on the floor. Who you think you are now and who you think you want to be are two total different things, right? How do I impact? We talked about it. How do we impact winning? How do we get on the floor to earn confidence, whether it's 8 minutes, 12 minutes, 16 minutes? If you do those things and the coach builds trust in you because you don't have to worry about it, you'll be fine. Habits and routines will be everything for longevity. Habits and routines will completely control your future. If you guys show, like I say it as a vet, I see better than I hear. Everyone talks about how hard they're working. Show them how hard you're working, right? And like we talked about on every segment we do, like the game of basketball is turning into shoot 8, 9 threes per person. Are you shooting 500 or making 500 after every practice in front of people to build that confidence? That's what it's about. Habits, routines, find ways to get on the floor to impact winning. 8 minutes turn to 12 minutes, 12 minutes turn to 20 minutes, and then you become a
And this is not a job. This is a lifestyle.
Yes, right?
This is a lifestyle. Just make no mistake about it. Whatever you eat is helping prepare you to be in the best shape of your life. How much you sleep, what you do in your free time, all that liquor, whatever that you got going on, that is going to impact you.
What'd you say?
So that liquor.
The what?
That liquor.
Oh, the liquor.
Yeah, don't worry about the beer. Don't count, Kevin.
Yeah,
we ain't counting beer because you drink beer. So beer and liquor are two different things.
I've been on that
we
since
ain't
I was
managed the
12.
beer. But everything you do, bro, it's a lifestyle. And I learned this from LeBron. Man, we'll have practice, and he was with us with Bron, and he'll tell you, we'll have practice at 10. LeBron done rode a goddamn 10 speed, 7, 8 miles, and got there by 8. By the time he's already lift weights, he's got his shots up, he has been on the training table. By the time practice start, LeBron has been through a whole 2.5-hour training session just to get ready and prepared for practice. Now practice start, he cooking with no grease. Like, like he's already on a level that we can't even go to. And he didn't even have to do all that. So just if I could tell you anything, that this is not a job, fellas, this is a lifestyle. You don't have no off season. Ain't no off season. When the season's over, you get your ass in that weight room. You focus on building your body and getting in the best shape you possibly can. And then once the season get a little bit closer, then you get in the weight room. But this is literally a 24-hour job. This is who you are. This is what you are.
And it's the best job in the world.
Ooh, ain't no lying about that.
All right, everyone, let's talk about your shower routine. I know after bowling, broadcasting, and podcasting, there's nothing better than a nice hot shower. But when it comes to washing, are you actually using body wash designed for your skin or just whatever's there?
If you like most men and yours was already there, it's time to upgrade. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash.
Within 24-hour nourishing micro moisture, Dove Men's Body Wash keeps your skin feeling hydrated and healthy all day long. And it's not just any body wash, it's the #1 dermatologist recommended brand for men. #1 body wash and #1 on the court. It also designed specifically for men's skin, repairing and nourishing from the first wash.
Ooh, killer. I use this at home. It feels good.
So if you want skin that looks and feels better without spending extra time or effort, this is it. A simple switch, yet a big upgrade.
You know, we always do it the right way over here, the OGs. Remember, care changes everything. Try Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash today and feel the difference.
And feel the difference.
I feel it already.
You do? Let's go.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Look good.
You ain't lying.
You already know, baby.
Playoff basketball is here, and there is still plenty of game left to be played. Don't miss a second of hoops action with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. From every game day until the trophy is lifted, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, odds boost, and so much more. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code OGs. The crown is yours. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as they happen, making watching the game that much more exciting. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Pick 6 and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers, use my promo code OGs and bet just $5 on any wager to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code OGs only at DraftKings Sportsbook.